It's Tuesday, March 22nd, 2022. I'm Ashley Pollard here for today's edition of Tuesday Talk, where we review common real estate and mortgage-related topics. Today's topic is distressed property purchase tips. Last week, I talked to you about what a distressed property is, and today I have 7 tips if you are thinking about purchasing a distressed property. Number 1 is that distressed homes are sold as is and require a lot of time and paperwork. One example is, let's say you buy a distressed property at auction. This could mean that you have to either evict tenants or maybe cover tax liens or other associated costs. Number 2 is that distressed homes usually need repairs. Most likely the previous owner was not able to keep up with property maintenance because they were short on funds. And so you might be getting a property that's in okay condition, or you might be getting a property in really poor condition that needs a lot of work. It really just depends on the situation. Number 3 is to make your bid wisely. Lenders want to make sure that they don't have to invest too much time and money in getting an extra dollar for a distressed home. So they're most often going to list the property below market value. But please be cautious when you are under or overbidding on a distressed property. Last week, I mentioned that underbidding could mean the bank doesn't even take you seriously at all. But overbidding could mean that you now put so much money into the purchase that you don't have enough left for the renovation. Last summer, I actually went through this with 3 different transactions where after figuring out the renovation costs, we realized the numbers didn't work and we had to walk away from the sale. Number 4 is that you must be pre-approved for a mortgage before you can make an offer on a distressed house. So you're going to be competing with a large group of investors. Maybe it's a fix and flip group that just takes properties, renovates them, and then resells them. Or maybe it's a larger property management group. In either case, they're most likely going to be paying with cash. So you have to prove to the bank that you're a reliable prospect so that they take your bid seriously. What can you do to be stronger? You could maybe submit some bank statements that show that you have the down payment and closing costs needed to have the sale successfully go through. Maybe you submit a mortgage commitment letter instead of just a pre-approval, which assures the bank that the underwriter has already viewed your documents. Maybe there's some other supporting documentation you can use. You can talk to me or even your attorney or lender at that point to get tips on how to make your offer stronger. One pitfall when you are getting a pre-approval for a distressed property is that if the house is too damaged, the lender is oftentimes not going to finance it unless it's a renovation loan. So if that's something you'd like to look into, let me know so you can speak to my lender about what that would look like for you. Number 5, not every dirt cheap distressed house is a great deal. So buying a distressed property in a great neighborhood could mean that you are going to get a home that you otherwise might not be able to afford and then build equity as it increases in value. But if you're looking at a distressed home in an already really super distressed neighborhood, that might not be the best situation, because if the property is surrounded by other distressed homes, you should not assume that you can turn it around and sell it for a lot more. So run your comparables or have your team run the comparables to see what the numbers are looking like and if it makes sense for you before you make finite decisions. Number 6 is you should have a thorough home inspection. So the inspection is going to give you an idea of how much work the property needs, and then a contractor estimate will give you an idea of what kind of money you need to spend to get the property in move-in ready condition. If you can have your contractor attend your home inspection or even attend the showing when you first see the property, and that way you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. But don't kill any birds. And lastly, number 6. Number 6 is to be patient. Unlike a normal sale, that was funny. Unlike a normal sale, when you are dealing primarily with just one homeowner, with a distressed sale, you are going to be dealing with the lender. And that means dealing with a lot more people who are going to be making decisions. This could take weeks or it could even take months. It really depends on the bank that you're working with and how urgent they're moving. So just practice patience in the process, and when you are feeling antsy or anxious, just rely on myself and our team, because we will ease your mind and make you worry-free during a very stressful time. If you have any other questions on distressed properties, let me know, but those are my 7 tips for you today. I thank you for tuning in for this week's edition of Tuesday Talk, and I will see you next Tuesday. Have a great day.